Hello everyone, and welcome to Dirt Road Cinderella. I hope everyone is well after that Arctic blast. We are finally above 20, though we were 15 below zero just 3 nights ago. I would like to show you my final update before the final reveal of the USACC on March 15th. As you can see, I have the car in paint and some other work done. The color you see is Scale Finishes Honda Hampstead Green. I love this color and was thrilled to see it on the Scale Finishes website, so I grabbed it, not knowing what I would put it on. And the moment that the USACC kit was announced this year, I knew it was going to be Hampstead Green. I think this is one of the best paint jobs I've ever done, and it is still far from perfect. I think the color can be hard to see on video under these lights. I am sorry about that. You can also see I have decals on the car at this time, and if you have built this kit before, you may notice something is amiss with them. More on that in a bit. I primed this car with Super Primer Gray from Scale Finishes, then applied the Hampstead Green. Then I finished it off with some 2K Clear, all shot with gallery airbrushes. I am very pleased with the look and decided against a barn find once I applied the color. A barn find had been my first idea. Let me try readjusting this light so you can see better. Well, that didn't help at all. I struggled with an interior color. I wanted to go tan, but didn't have any, and it has been far too cold to order paint, and going to a hobby shop is not an option. So I chose to paint it black with white accents. I'm not overly thrilled with it, maybe because interiors are a struggle for me. I have added keys and tried to detail the gauges. I much prefer when there are decals for that purpose. Moving on to the chassis, I have painted it and mounted the wheels. I tried to give it an overspray look by hitting it from the side. But with the fan cap on my Mobius TG airbrush, it coated everything, which I actually like the look of and decided to go with it. Then just detail paint the rest. I think it looks pretty good so far. I will still have to add an exhaust under here later once I get the engine in place. Speaking of the engine, here it is. I still have a lot of detailing to do to this. It is the VCG Resins 250 Straight 6 Performance Pack. I was going to put a turbo on this, but with the time crunch, I decided that I didn't want to have to build or search for an exhaust manifold that would work. The valve cover says Chevrolet, and I intend to chrome it. That should add 15 to 20 horsepower, because everyone knows chrome makes it go faster. I still have to paint up the spark plug boots for this engine too. I was thrilled to find that this engine is pretty much plug and play with the Camaro kit. Now let me throw this together for a quick mock-up for y'all. Okay, here we go. I had to fight with it for a minute because the fitment of the chassis to body is very tight. I think you can now see the color just a bit better. There is some junk in the paint, such as the way of life living on a dirt road with animals in the house. It seems to sit pretty well, and I like it a lot. When I raise the camera, you get a good shot of the shine, which has not been polished at all. I haven't sanded since sanding the primer. I said I would tell you more about the decals earlier. Well, let me stop it a second and focus on the side stripe. You may notice this says Yenko Light. Back in September, Kyle and I were texting about whether or not we were going to get in on the USACC this year, and we both said no, we were not. Then I happened across a Yenko kit and shared it with Kyle, and said to him I am thinking about if I did enter, I would put a straight 6 in it. He immediately replied, "Oh, cool. Think Yenko Light." I loved the idea and told him I would only do so if he agreed to get in on the USACC as well. He agreed, and at that time I reached out to Dennis Sartorius on Facebook at the suggestion of Shaggy. Dennis was easy to communicate with and replied in a timely fashion. The wait time was equal to STS Decals, who I used for my Screamin' Beagle Jeep for the off-road group build hosted by Pat of Card Scale Dreams. The decals Dennis sent are perfect and work like magic. He also made the decals for my Mercury Buddy build project with Chris, Joe, and Kyle, which I will unveil soon when we are all finished with our builds. Thank you very much, Dennis, for the awesome decals, which I think make this build. Also, a huge thank you once again to Kyle for the Yenko Light inspiration. The next time y'all see this will be the reveal on the 15th of March, so just a month away, roughly. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my Camaro. See you Sunday for another Model Cars and Coffee. Until then, be the best you that you can be. Later, y'all. Sponsor Spotlight. Are you a passionate modeler? Constantly searching for that perfect detail to bring your miniature masterpiece to life? Do you dream of building your model so accurate they could be mistaken for the real thing? Then it's time to discover VCG Resins by Reese. VCG Resins specializes in providing the highest quality, most unique, and incredibly detailed resin parts and accessories for your 1/24th and 1/25th scale models and dioramas. Modelers can find everything from intricate engines and suspension components to realistic wheels and essential diorama accessories, all designed to bring your miniature masterpieces to life. Are you ready to elevate your next build? Please visit vcgresins.com and don't forget to use our discount code DRCRUST at checkout for 13% off your order. At Scale Finishes, they specialize in high-quality automotive-grade paints, clears, and primers designed to bring your scale models to life. Their authentic colors and premium products provide a flawless finish every time. Visit scalefinishes.com and use our discount code Cinderella10 at checkout to receive 10% off on your order. Edited, produced, and narrated by Cap Productions.